a ghost in the gloom. I'm climbing up from the sorrow, breaking chains that kept me doomed.
Well, hello, calling all fuck-ups. This is Lucky with Pioneer. This is my first video, and I just wanted to give a little context on where this channel, what got me to start this channel, and what direction I hope to take this channel. Kind of where I'm at in life right now, and where I plan to go. So, we'll go back about 5 months, 6 months. Early December, I was in a bad car accident. I was a courier. I drove auto parts from Phoenix to Prescott, and I was really good at it. My customers loved me. I loved my job. It was beautiful. I got to enjoy the view from the office, as I used to say. Watching the beautiful town of Prescott from my windshield, and just sitting at a red light, big huge truck, 1-ton Dodge with a work trailer, just plowed right into the back of me, smashed me into 3 other cars, pinned me in on my driver's side. I barely survived. Unfortunately, that accident pretty much ruined everything. I lost my job because I had no car, and I couldn't drive. My arm was all messed up, my ribs busted, you name it. I was pretty jacked up. But so I got screwed. And not having a car is really difficult to find a place to live, find any kind of job around here. Couldn't even find work close by enough to walk to. No matter what I did, I tried finding online jobs or work from home jobs. Nobody would call back. I just didn't have much experience. My greatest job experience is driving, and as a courier, I was making good money. I had a good house. It wasn't great. It was a little 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Had a nice big yard, garage. But over the last few months, I lost it. Just recently, finally had to move out this last week. And it's been a pretty traumatic experience for my family and I, my daughter and I. Just watching everything crumble. No matter what I could do, nothing seemed to work. I couldn't get my ass a job. Couldn't find one. Nobody wanted to. Got no callbacks. Every time I'd call and follow up, no, position's no longer open or whatever. I did get to a couple interviews, but it didn't go anywhere. And then I even tried to start a business, thinking, maybe nobody will hire me. I can hire myself, right? Well, I didn't have enough in savings to keep that business running long enough to get any kind of attention to attract a customer. So that's kind of on hiatus right now until I can put more money into it to get the software running again. Hang on. All right. Where was I? So, things haven't been great. We had to move back to my dad's house. It's already a pretty full house. There's my dad, my sister's friend from high school that's been staying here while my dad and everybody kind of helps her get clean and everything. She's been doing really good with the program, and she's awesome. She's been doing a lot around the house for my dad and my sister, and also my sister's son, who's an autistic kid. He's awesome. Hang on. Where was I? I don't remember. But yeah, this is rock bottom. This is the lowest point I've ever been in my life. My My Suburban, I can't really even drive it right now because ball joints are ripped up on it. It needs a steering box and a pitman arm. I've got those, but I'm waiting to be able to get the ball joints and everything, so while I have everything apart, I can just do it all at once. And then maybe I can have a vehicle I can drive to get to work or whatnot, or find a job, even. But just haven't been able to do it yet. Haven't had the money to do anything. That's one of the reasons I had to move here, because I couldn't afford to keep paying $1,800 a month in rent. And then, I figured moving here I'd still have money, but no. Money just disappeared just as quick, just in the process of moving and having to buy rental, U-Haul, and storage units. And had to do some emergency maintenance on one of my daughter's vehicles. She's got two trucks, Montero and a Frontier, and right now we're just down to the Frontier because the Montero's having brake issues. Changed the brakes and did the rotors and the pads in the rear and realized there was a torn boot on the caliper. We didn't have the money for a new caliper, so that had to wait. The brakes held for a couple weeks, then they started making that same noise like the caliper was stuck again. So it's been parked. And anyway, I'm just mumbling, but the point is, we're at rock bottom. We're barely scraping by here. This is the lowest point I've ever been in my life. That's not easy to say. But the plan is, at least for the future. So my daughter, she's 17. She's almost 18. She's very capable, and she's got her future set. She knows what she's going to do. She's an awesome welder, really talented. I mean, I've seen welds, my buddies I worked with that have been welding for 25 years, and they couldn't touch her skills. She's very talented. As for me, my plan is to build up my truck, get it ready for the road, and get it ready for overlanding, and then myself, and see if I can turn my camera around. And this guy, this is Sarge, and that young lady over there, that's Dixie. We're gonna go on a permanent camping trip. I mean, we're just gonna travel around. Gonna do some overlanding, see some cool shit, do some catch and cook type nights, just do some exploring. I want to be able to scout land. My goal is to buy some land once I get a settlement from that accident, if I get anything at all. It's going to go towards getting squared away with debt, get out from debt. Got to get out of debt. But then I want to buy some land. Doesn't have to be a lot, just has to be far away. That's the plan. Hang on. Apologize for that. I had to yell at the dog again. She was digging over there in the garden where she's not supposed to dig. So yeah, the plan is to get some land, build and develop a homestead, and just document my journey and see how it goes. Share it with all of you. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's going through hell. And the only way I can think is I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of the city. Got to where I can live on my own terms. And I think if you're one of the people that wants to live life on their own terms, and maybe you're at rock bottom too. Maybe you've hit a low point too. Maybe. Sorry about it again. I got interrupted again because, as I said, I'm not in my own space. I'm in other people's space, and so I don't have a second to fucking just be by myself. You know. That's all I really fucking want. It's just to be by myself. Away. My own land, as far away from people as possible. Where I can live off the land, produce my own food, harvest my own rainwater. Be free. That's the goal. Freedom. Solitude. So anyway, this channel's for all the fuck-ups. All the people like me. Been at rock bottom. Trying to find a way out. Maybe your goal isn't to go find a homestead or find a property to turn into one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whatever it means for you to get off rock bottom, I'm here for you. We'll help each other. I'll show you what I'm doing. We'll talk about what's going on, how different challenges, and all the mistakes I'll probably make along the way. And yeah, this is going to be a documentation of the whole journey, starting with my beat up 1994 Chevy Suburban, which is going to make a nice camper and needs a lift and some tires and ball joints and control arm bushings and steering gearbox and power steering pump, and probably a fuel pump wouldn't hurt. So yeah, it needs some love, but I gotta try and find a way to make some money and put that money into it so we can go on a little journey. Just you, me, and the dogs. Till we find a property that we want to land on and call it home. The world will be our home. Wherever we roam. We're gonna have some fun. Right now it might suck. Right now it might feel like life is feeding all of us a big shit sandwich. But it can't rain all the time. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I might not be able to see it right now. I have a vision of what I want. And all these manifestation gurus who talk about, oh yeah, see what you want, and you'll get there, it'll appear. Well, that ain't true. At least not the way I've experienced life. I've tried. You know, I've seen those fake ass gurus. Oh, let's manifest everything overnight, or in 3 days, or in a week. It doesn't work like that. You can't just vision something and have it happen. I've never had that happen. I've never had something I actually visualized manifest. Whether it be something small, something big, something, anything. Nothing. Just, you know, I've tested it. And as far as I can see, it doesn't work. I tested it with an open mind. I didn't decide it didn't work until everything just fell to shit and kept falling to shit no matter what I did. It wasn't anything I could do to hold anything together. So that's where we're at. Rock bottom. We're gonna get somewhere better. It's gonna take some work. We're gonna have to make some adaptations and roll with the punches. May get a part-time job or something close by. So maybe something I can walk to down here on my dad's side of town. Maybe something I can walk to here on my dad's side of town. Maybe I'll get the truck in good enough shape I can drive it to a job that's close by, because it is a V8. It doesn't get good gas mileage at all. So things will change. Whether you're going through hell or whatever the case. If you're going through hell, this channel's for you. We're going to go through hell together. Thanks. God bless. Pioneer, out.
That's a ghost in the room. I'm climbing up from the sorrow, breaking chains that kept me down.